Hi, my name is Allie, and I'm here to talk a little bit about my experience with Vital Spark. So, a little bit about my health before I joined Vital Spark. I had my daughter, and I had a really healthy postpartum experience. I lost all the baby weight, was feeling really lean, really strong, just overall feeling great. But unfortunately, I started experiencing some symptoms and some weight gain when she was about a year and a half old. So I started having just awful bloating, really bad digestion. Like I would wake up and drink a glass of water and I would be bloated. I was tired, fatigued all the time. I would have horrible mood swings. My stress was just super high, and I was reactive to everything. I didn't feel like myself in any way, shape, or form, and I just knew that I needed a change. I went to so many doctors, and all of them, just would do tests, but there was nothing conclusive, or what they found they couldn't help me with. So as someone with a history working in health and fitness as a personal trainer myself, I kind of went back to my roots and what I had always done, which was, decrease calories and increase energy expenditure. So I was fasting, I was increasing my exercise intensity, I was increasing my steps, and it really only continued to exacerbate my symptoms and made me feel even worse. So at that point, I was just kind of at my wit's end. I really didn't know if anybody could help me with what I was experiencing, because I had personally never experienced anything like it before. So my biggest hesitations for joining the program, I would say the first was financial. I am a mom, so I don't love spending money on myself. So that investment was, a little scary to make. And then additionally, I was so, fed up with my symptoms that I really just didn't have any hope that anyone could help me. I, had heard the calories in, calories out. If you're not losing weight, you're not in a deficit. And I just felt so alone because I knew, I was eating very low calories and I still wasn't seeing results. So I was just hesitant to join a program because I didn't want coaches that didn't understand me. But thankfully, I did look into Vanessa and I did look into her coaching team, and I felt pretty confident that they were going to be able to really look at the root cause of my symptoms and, take a different approach that would actually, lend itself to results. So my health now, I will say, I've been working with Vital Spark for about 2 months, maybe a little over 2 months, and I've seen some really great results. For me, my inflammation has gone down. I was having some really bad hormonal acne that has cleared up. My stress and mood have really improved. I'm feeling less fatigue, just overall having a lot of really positive results. My bloating and digestion have improved, and then the food freedom as well. I was fasting. I was, doing 24-hour fasts and just restricting food as much as I could. And I think anyone that's been on a restrictive diet can tell you how it just takes over your life. And I can say now that I have a lot more food freedom. I can go out to our favorite dessert shop with my kids on the weekend and enjoy a treat and not have to do a 24-hour fast or, some other crazy protocol to feel like I'm getting back on track. I have a lot more flexibility with what I can eat and a lot more knowledge about the foods that work for me and work for my body. So I think that knowledge in and of itself is just invaluable. So what I would tell anybody that is on the fence about joining, I would say make an investment in yourself. If I'm really honest with myself, if I added up all the time and the money and the research and the supplements that I did prior to joining Vital Sparks, I think I spent more doing all of that than I did joining the program. Just because I had no experience. I think it is incredibly valuable to have a team of people that have either gone through something like this or that have coached other women going through something like this. Having that knowledge and experience, working with you, collaborating with you, and helping heal your body is just incredible. And it's really a coaching program that I haven't seen before, and I'm really happy I joined.